Hey, good day, it's Dan here, and happy afternoon. Another glorious October day here, so I'm back outside getting some vitamin D. Well, I'm probably not actually getting any vitamin D, but I'm getting some fresh air and some sunshine, and it feels great. And today what I want to talk to you about is 5 little words that we all heard when we were little that are dictating our lives today, actually, in large part, that are hindering our ability to move forward in the way that we want to, that are maybe holding us back from becoming the greater self that we know we can become. And it's really just 5 little words that we probably heard thousands of times when we were small. And those are the words that helped form our beliefs about ourselves and really what we can do. And what triggered this for me actually is I was at our most recent Remarkable Man Project chapter meeting here in Calgary last night. Great organization. If you haven't looked into it, do that. And we did a little exercise with the guys in the room, just asking each of us to write down 5 things that we feel are holding us back from reaching our full potential. One of the goals of the Remarkable Man Project is to have each member become their version of what remarkable is. And everybody's version is different, but we all have this vision of what we're truly capable of in life. And so we did this exercise. And it was interesting because what came up in nearly every case was, kind of a combination of the same half dozen answers. Things around self-confidence and worthiness and procrastination and fear of rejection or failure or success, some combination of fear. All those themes came up, and they were all similar for everybody. The whole group of guys that were in the room had very similar answers, which I thought was interesting. But at the same time, it's to be expected, because those are the products of these 5 words that we heard when we were kids. And so I'll share those 5 words with you now and see if they sound familiar to you. They're no, don't, stop, and be careful. Be and careful go together, obviously. And it's those words that were said over and over and over to us as we were little that slowly broke down that creative, that curious, that intelligent, beautiful being that we all are. And it took all the confidence out of us, and that's why people today struggle with what they struggle with, is because that's the programming that's running in the background in the subconscious. And it's that programming that was told no and don't. And the funny thing is, I learned about this dialogue about the same time we started having kids, only I didn't learn about the word stop. I learned about no and don't, that it was not a good idea to say those words to your children for this very reason. And so we adopted the policy of saying stop. If our kids were doing something that they maybe could get hurt doing, or that we felt they shouldn't be doing, then we would say stop. And now I hear my kids saying it to each other all the time. If they're doing something to each other that they don't like, they tell the other person to stop. And now that I have learned that that's still one of those 5 words that we want to avoid, eliminate from our vocabulary, I'm wishing I had learned this earlier, but better late than never, right? So now that you know what those 5 words are, what do you do about what's already been done? You can't go back to your childhood and change things, but what you can do is you can work on that inner dialogue. And you do that by doing personal development. And that's one of the reasons why I've immersed myself in personal development for nearly a decade now. It's been one of my primary focuses, for sure. And so I do reading daily and I listen to audios daily, and that helps to reprogram that background paradigm that's running from when you were just a child. So I hope that's helpful for those of you that are soon to be parents or have young kids right now. Keep that in mind, that those words that you're saying to your children are building their paradigm. They're building what they're going to run on for the rest of their lives. And so you want to be careful about what kind of programming you're putting in there for them. So I hope you're doing well. Enjoy the sunshine if it's shining where you are, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye for now.